Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Hey there, Wildcats, and happy almost Valentine's Day. I'm your host, Abby Noor.
And I'm Josie Leonetti. Today's February 11th, and this Valentine's Day edition of West Ranch TV starts right now.
For FITM Fashion Club, there is a mandatory model meeting for the Spring Fashion Show on Tuesday in room 304 at brunch. If you are interested in the state competition in April, please stop by room 427 to pick up the necessary paperwork. Attendees will be decided on a first-come, first-turned-in basis. Any sophomore student that applied for admission to NHS must come by room 427 today during brunch and check for your name on the door. If your name is not on the acceptance list, please see Mr. Io ASAP. Stock Market Club will also be meeting today during brunch in room 512, and Bar Club will be meeting today at brunch in room 414.
One way to get active this weekend is the Santa Clarita Color Run this Saturday at Castaic Lake. If you're interested in volunteering, see Mrs. Smith in the counseling office. If you would like to be a part of next year's yearbook staff, see Mrs. O'Shea in room 409 for an application. It's very important to stay safe this weekend, so please remember to not drink and drive. If you need transportation, you can always call Safe Rides for a free and confidential ride home on Friday and Saturday night. Lastly, don't forget to vote for your senior best by visiting the West Ranch website. Voting will close on Tuesday, February 16th. Now let's take it over to our little Cupid, Caden Cerulli, for your sports updates.
Hey guys, little Cupid here. This 4-day weekend isn't only about love, but it's also about West Ranch sports. We have our hockey team playing tomorrow at 10 and on Saturday against the Redwood City Black Stars at 11:50. And finally, they play a game on Valentine's Day versus the Santa Barbara Royals. So if you're looking for a fun Valentine's Day date, stop by the game and cheer our team on. That's it for sports. Let's take it back to Josie.
Thanks, Lil Cupid. I'm sure many of us have been dreaming about our perfect Valentine's Day, and with the special day quickly approaching, my co-host decided to see what some of West Ranch students are expecting on this day of love.
And who do you want to spend your Valentine's Day with?
Wait, do I actually have to say that? It's nice, I guess, in a way, because like people get to like love each other, not in that like way, but like.
I think it's a day to celebrate love, but I think love should be celebrated every day.
It's pretty cool.
Valentine's Day is just another day.
I'm single, so I feel sad always, but I want a boyfriend, so.
I think Valentine's Day is a day to love each other and show that special somebody that you care about them.
I'd say a perfect date is just taking your girl somewhere, driving her somewhere, maybe get some flowers and just have like a nice day, you know, maybe a dinner or some like frozen yogurt or something, just something nice.
Rose petals leading to the table with chocolates, teddy bears, and more roses.
I mean, I'm not super picky. Like, we could just chill, play video games or something.
Probably Mickey D's Dollar Menu.
The perfect Valentine's Day date is, well, I'd pick the girl up, maybe like around 5, play like a board game or something. We'd go eat dinner, but we'd have breakfast for dinner, because it's like the cool thing to do. And then we'd just hang out, laugh, climb a tree or something.
If I were to buy something for a guy, I'd probably buy like a giant stuffed animal because that's what I want, so I'd give them what I want.
Well, it depends, because, if you're buying dinner that night, it might be expensive, so you don't want to buy her something, but, you got to get at least flowers and, like, a chocolate or something like that.
A hug.
A giant teddy bear, chocolates, and roses.
Oh, one of those big life-size bears, the ones you can cuddle with, like, when your special other isn't there with you, yeah.
I expect to get a giant stuffed animal, and if I'm lucky, a kiss from Dawson.
I don't expect much, it's more of a guy does it all type of date, so.
I personally love the little boxes of sweethearts. I think they're so cute.
Well, I'm planning on spending it with Abby, just because, like, we're the best girl-mates and stuff, but, I mean, if Dawson wants to swoop, he can swoop.
I'll be spending Valentine's Day with Emma Doyle.
Anybody willing?
I cannot supply that information.
You know who you are.
Now that we know what the expectations for Valentine's Day are, Chris is here with some tips on how to get a Valentine in a special edition of Cat Science.
Sup, cats? So as you know, the big day is coming up. Valentine's Day, where you ask that special someone to be your Valentine and you act like you actually like them, when really you just don't want to be alone. You're actually broken inside, so you need a good Twitter Valentine's Day post to make you feel better. Well, cats, the issue is that no one's gonna be your Valentine if you're small like J-Sal over here. You gotta be big like Spencer Gordon over here if you want a Valentine's date. Or even better, like me.
So listen up, West Ranch boys. My name is Chris Ganges, and these are my tips on how to get a Valentine.
Tip number 1. One of the things that all Valentines like is roses. So what kind of roses do you get her? Ralph's? Vaughn's? Bloomies? What matters most is how jacked your arms look when you give her those flowers. Those will make her say yes. So now we have D4 bound Spencer Gordon showing you how to do the proper curl.
You curl it.
Nah, bro, not like negatives. Tip number 2. You gotta have your squad with you when you ask your girl to be your Valentine. Now, why do you need a squad, you ask? Well, you actually don't. You need a small squad. That way, all the small boys behind you make you look a lot bigger than you actually are. This is Noah Abramson verified. You, and you. Get over here.
Before you talk to your Valentine, make sure you get 8.3 reps in.
Tip number 3. You have to hit your max right before you go up to your Valentine. It activates primitive hormones that enhance your visual gains. This is also Noah Abramson verified. Or you can hit your max squat. Just kidding, I don't really squat or work out. So that's it for me, cats. Remember, it's not about wooing her, it's about looking jacked. See you next time.
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to my Valentine, Emma Doyle.
And my Valentine, Olivia Marici. That's all for today's show. Have a happy Valentine's Day, cats.